Starting soon, we're gathering the ingredients in just a few minutes. Woohoo! So this is the flour I got. Boom! Flour.
Where's the honey?
The honey is boom! Honey. And the final ingredient is finally got some butter. We want some fine butter for this this Leeeeembas bread.
We have real butter?
Huh?
We have real butter?
Oh, we got the sticks of butter. Would you rather use that?
Yeah.
Yeah, bring that. Change of plan, we're gonna use the sticks of butter instead of this. Veronica, open the door, please. So boom, boom. And then she's getting the butter now, and we will get started. I guess I can get the pan ready. See, chow. You're gonna want a pan, and obviously you're probably gonna want to spray the pan before you put anything on there. I always pick vegetable oil. Can't go wrong. One thing I do know is we have to preheat the oven to. We can do that. We can preheat the oven while we're mixing it, which is gonna be what?
Let me see.
I think I sent to your phone.
Oh, it's right here. Yoink.
Yoink. So we will go ahead and start this show by first we're going to preheat the oven to.
Hold on, I have to go through Tolkien's life story first.
Oh, Tolkien has a life story. It should be considered harassment if you have to read a story to get a recipe.
I agree. Okay, 325.
325. So we are going to set it to 325.
There we go.
Okay. Now I got to plug the light back in. Oh. Woo. All right. I wish we had some like music going while we do this.
Oh wait.
Oh, you're not allowed to do that. Ooh, we're gonna get sued.
And it's McDonald.
Ooh, McDowell's.
McDowell. Is that a thing though? That's a last name.
It's what?
Right here's Lord McDowell loves to sue people.
All right. So what is the actual recipe that we're going with here? Okay. So for Leeeembas bread, the ingredients are scroll up, scroll up, scroll up, scroll down, scroll down, scroll down. Where is it? You're gonna want 1 cup of butter. We are choosing sticks of butter, as I said. A 1/2 cup of brown sugar or a 1/4 cup of honey. So obviously you can go with sugar if you wish. We just choose honey because we want less sugar, I suppose. And 2 cups of unbleached flour. That's what we got here today. Pretty simple. And I've actually tried this earlier in the week. The thing is, it tastes a little bit bland-ish, but that's how I would kind of imagine something that's supposed to carry you through a long journey. It's supposed to be just like a ration.
And it's filling.
Yeah, it is actually very filling. Like, you could very well role play 1 bite filling the stomach of a grown man. It's that filling. But we'll jump right into it. So, go ahead. We need a mixing bowl, don't we?
Yep.
Let's see. We will use. I think this one should be fine, right? Or should I get bigger?
It's always better to go bigger.
That's what she said.
Is there? This is a miss.
How about you look for it? I'm going to stand here and look pretty.
You do that.
But you'll be on camera the whole time.
No. Wait. Hey, look, measuring cups.
This will be the thumbnail, just me smiling and looking handsome.
That's a.
I'll make it creepy.
Wait.
Oh, there you go. Mixing bowls right there. As you see, we know our kitchen very well.
That's a punch bowl.
Just grab one. It's fine.
Punch bowl it is.
Yeah, there you go. All right. So first we have our bowl, and I believe it says preheat oven to 325 degrees. Hey, we did that. So we will first start with. Actually, you want me to film, hold it while you film it? While you do the mix it?
Sure.
Okay. So go ahead. Just give me one. So cream together the butter and honey. So that's gonna be 1 cup. Oh, do we need a measuring cup? Let me get that.
I feel like this needs to be. Would this fit in here? It would.
This is let's get a better measuring cup than that one. That one sucks. Here we go.
Thank you. Do we have brown sugar?
Brown sugar, brown cow. Wait, no, we're not doing sugar. We're doing honey.
Oh, or 1/4 cup. I see.
Yeah. We don't. It's honey or sugar. We're choosing honey. So what we're doing now is we are starting with the honey. We're going to add the honey to, I believe it's 1 cup, right, for honey?
It's 1/4.
1/4 cup of honey to the measuring cup.
I can't. That's okay. It's more. But you know what? Hey, sweeter.
There you go. It's already made a little bit bland just because it's Leeeembas bread. There are other recipes, but I think this one is actually what I imagine to be the most realistic, especially if it's, like I said earlier, kind of a ration for a long journey across Middle Earth.
The only special thing is Legolas's commercial for it.
Leeeembas bread.
One small bite can fill the belly of a full-grown man.
One small bite can fill the belly of a full-grown man. Wait, is it the flour or the cream together, the butter and sugar? Okay, yeah, butter and sugar. Butter and honey. What does that mean, cream together? Does that mean just mix it? Add the flour?
I would assume so.
Yeah, I think you just mix it right first.
I would assume so.
I would assume so.
Okay.
Okay, so that is looking beautiful. That is looking beautiful. Look at that. Look at that honey drizzle. It's so beautiful. What are you looking for?
This.
That. Ooh.
Okay. First of all, let's get.
Well, didn't you say you had too much anyway?
That's true. Good point.
So, I think that's fine. Let's... And let's see where the oven's at. 195.
Let me put this in here for like 10 seconds and let the butter soften a little bit. I don't know if this is correct.
It's optional to put the butter in the microwave if you need it softer. I'm the pretty face with the messed up hair. I clearly got ready for this. Yas, queen! Look at that.
This is not. Someone's probably watching this going, oh my gosh.
Wait, is that even a cup of butter? Is that the right amount of butter? 1 cup, but that's a cup of butter?
I don't know. It said that
1 stick.
one thing, or 8 something.
Tablespoons. 4 tablespoons, 1/4.
Come on, you can do this.
So 1 cup. So you're gonna have to use both sticks of butter.
Oh.
Yeah, because each of these is half a cup.
I see.
So now you get to do it again.
I was a baker. See, everything was already portioned out for me at Panera. I made beautiful bread when I didn't have to measure things myself.
Yes, but was it Leeeembas bread?
It was not.
And could 1 bite fill the belly of a grown man?
It could not.
It could not. Now,
It's stuck.
if you think about it, we're kind of doing a service to the world because we're bringing elven food to, like, real life. No, it does not need to be 40 seconds. Why are you going to do the butter like that?
Why not?
You just put it.
So that I don't have to stand by the microwave.
Oh, and get all the radiation poisoning. Oh, it's microwave time. That means I have to be goofy in front of the camera. Hair blowing in the wind. Majestic as fuck over here. It's ready.
It's not.
You suck at this.
I do. Mr. Oh, you don't need that many seconds.
Do we have gloves? Maybe you can just kind of squeeze it up. We're gonna. I still maintain 40 seconds was too much.
Why am I the only one on camera?
Do you want me to do it? Here.
With me.
Well, because the thing is, you put it over here. Let me set back a little bit. If I set the camera a little further back, that might be a better angle, so I don't have to hold it the whole time, making everybody dizzy. Boom, boom. We do need music or something. Like we should have had like some of that open domain stuff ready, like at least, some Celtic stuff.
You're on YouTube.
Well, right now we're using my phone. I'll use your phone.
That's what I was saying.
Open domain.
Here we go. Now we can
There's so many apps on here.
I know.
Let's see here. So we will do. That looks pretty good. Looks like just butter. Looks like just plain melted butter.
It's not supposed to look like that, so that's not a compliment. Or maybe it is. I don't know.
It's not supposed to look like that?
I don't know.
Well, I think it'll look better when you mix the flour in though.
Oh, okay, when does that happen?
I hope it does. I think the butter was supposed to be somewhat harder though. I think you just totally screwed this up. I'm just kidding. Oh, what was the Let's see. Oh, 2 cups of unbleached flour. That's what I'll do instead of sitting here being useless. 2 cups. Oh, the music is giving us way too much credit. Like we're doing something beautiful here.
Is that what it says to do? To just mix in the flour?
Cream together, put aside, put on, add flour and mix until thoroughly incorporated. So now we're gonna add the flour and mix until thoroughly incorporated.
Okay.
Boom. Now mix that shit until thoroughly incorporated. And after that, we're supposed to roll it out. Oh, we have an oven. That's where we get a roller. That's always fun. See this music? It's like it's making it look like we're in here doing magical good things.
Exactly.
But really, we're just in here doing our very best.
Which is not very good.
Watch it turn out really good though. We'll see. I'm excited for the end result. Again, I did practice once this week.
One time, Gabe and I made chocolate chip cookies, sans the chocolate chips.
Yeah.
We had chocolate syrup, so that's what we used. And they came out like looking wonky and tasting kind of like chocolate graham crackers. They were good-ish, but not what we were trying to achieve. Alright, should we not put something?
No,
Like
you
baking
just
sheet?
put it on the surface on the counter. I cleaned it. So we're gonna lay it down and we can roll it out.
Yeah, but this is.
Oh, let me wash my hands, right?
I was thinking it's very sticky and it's not going to be easy to peel up.
It'll be fine. I did it this week.
I know, but I.
Okay, then fix it if you want. Oh.
Yes, yes.
See, we should be getting drunk while doing this.
That is I got.
And then like make bad decisions. We can make chaotic cooking the porno, you know? And I'll just wow wow wow.
What is happening?
Hey Dad.
And then his father entered.
And then my dad walks in. You're gonna camera Dad.
Okay. Alright. I'm gonna here.
Okay, I'll hold this. Oh. Sweet.
Okay. Alright.
Alright. Dad, we're making Leeeeembas bread from Lord of the Rings. Huh? Yeah. Oh no, you just hold, you just lay it out the whole thing, and we roll it out. You want to do this part, or you want me to? All right, so now we got it mixed in. What we're going to do is we're going to take our roller and roll it out flat. I think it only said to about a 1/4 of an inch thick. Yes. Can you like hold the foil? It's sliding all over the place. This one we got, yeah, is the mixture with the honey. It's literally just the 3 ingredients. Very easy. Roll, roll, roll. Said only about a 1/4 of an inch thick, I believe. And then this is the part where we're supposed to cut it into squares. Okay. All right. So, do you, are we choosing a knife? Is that what we're going with? Did we make that call?
Yes.
Okay. So we will do. You want to grab the camera, so we can show them what we're doing, and I'll do this part.
Yeah. No, we're not using this anyway.
Okay. So I'm thinking just square. Boom. 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 Yas. Yas.
Here.
See.
Yeah, no. Here, let me
You
try.
want to try? Okay. Here, let's re-roll it because I messed up.
Let me.
All right.
For a second. I'm gonna try something.
Okay. You're smart. Oh, and then you're gonna re-roll it, right? To make more? Yeah. Now, the one thing I knew you were going to want to do, really quick, let me show them real quick. One thing you are gonna want to do is cut what?
Let's do that last.
Oh, okay. Well, I was gonna say you're gonna cut those X's in the middle to keep it from rising.
Yes. But I'm gonna do that once it's on the sheet, because then it'll be easier to pick up this way, because it's a little bit crumbly. Oh no.
And it'll obviously get more stuck together when it gets in the oven, right?
Should. Here we go. So that's when we do.
Yes. Only a 1/2 inch down, not all the way through.
Yeah.
Yeah, there you go, like that.
Oh,
that's too far.
I didn't mean to do it all the way through, sorry. There we go.
Okay.
So then.
It's already looking better than when I did it. Admire her Zelda tattoo, by the way. I love it.
Oh, yes. I don't know if you can see it or not. Here, you're right about the counter. I was expecting it to be a little bit easier that way, but it wasn't.
Just roll the whole thing again. What even is that black magic fuckery? You know, one bite can fill your stomach. I know it's fantasy, but usually lore has some sort of reason that it makes somewhat of sense.
Well, I mean, think about it this way. The elves don't need to eat much sustenance. They don't need much sleep.
Yeah, but other races do, and they just assume you give this to any hobbit or anybody, it'll fill your stomach.
Well, that's probably, well, I wouldn't say probably, that might be one of the implications. Because immediately after that, Merry and Pippin asked each other how many each of them had individually. And both of them were like, oh yeah, I just had 5.
5 Limbus bread?
Yeah,
well, those are hobbits, though.
So
hobbits
clearly,
eat.
yeah, so clearly when Legolas said one small bite can fill the belly of a full-grown man, it's quite possible that he only thought in terms of elvish men. Because that's what he knew.
I think it was just Tolkien not wanting to really... Kind of like a lazy dungeon master who really doesn't want to have to keep track of food every day. Just, here, have some Limbus bread and just take a bite every day. Because you only see the Limbus bread, I want to say, 2 times in the entire series. And you only see it fully once, and it's on the boat with Legolas. And the other time you see it, I want to say, is... Correct me if I'm wrong, but I think the other time you see it is only in crumbs when, like, Gollum's trying to frame Sam.
Well, that's the way it is in the movies. It's possible it was mentioned more in the book.
Oh, I don't know. I've never actually read the books. I've only seen the movies.
Yeah, I was kind of hoping I could do those, but they are not public domain.
Oh, for
Turn the Page.
For Turn the Page, that's a good square right there. I'll keep it like that. What's your favorite Lord of the Rings movie?
I think Return of the King is my favorite.
That's everybody's favorite, I've noticed. I like them all. I mean, no judgment. I'm just saying. I noticed like that everybody seems to like that one the most. Why? Why is that your favorite?
Why is that one my favorite?
Yeah.
I think that one is my favorite because it has the most feels.
Oh, because it's all wrapping up, sort of deal.
It's
You like
all
that?
wrapping up. There's so much at stake. You're seeing all of the pain and the hard work and the just exhaustion of it all, the weight of the war and the ring come to fruition. It's beautiful.
Mm-hmm. Oh yeah, tell them your favorite piece of trivia about the kick.
Oh, shut up. Okay, so my favorite piece of trivia about the kick is that Viggo Mortensen is such an incredible badass that he decided during his shooting that in his anguish, Aragorn kicks a helmet, and when he did, he broke his toe, like snapped that thing real bad. The actor, yes. And he decided to turn it into something beautiful, and he just cried out in pain and anguish and fell to his knees, and they kept it. So that moment you see in Lord of the Rings where Aragorn goes, ah, and falls to his knees, that's actually Viggo Mortensen taking that pain that he feels in his foot and using it towards his craft.
I think that's pretty cool, especially because they actually use the actual footage in the movie. That's my favorite part.
Yeah.
You gotta love when they do that in any movie.
Like in Django with Leo, and how he sliced up his hand for real, but he decided, you know what? Fuck it, I'm gonna use this.
They haven't even got to the best part, the leaf, which I'm holding behind the camera.
Can you cut the stem off that leaf, by the way?
I was gonna save it for a chore to do while we wait for
Oh, okay.
it to heat, make our bread.
I'm making a tiny lumbus bread.
That's like for a baby,
This
a
is
baby
for
elf.
Baby elf.
I wonder if this is like expensive to like a big deal for them to make, or if it's just kind of like, oh, it's Limbus bread, no big deal.
Someone's in chat that it's a rich sustenance. Like it could be a rich sustenance because they never say in the books.
Ah. Rich meaning
Like
abundant or?
Yeah, like you know how rice is really
So lembas bread is everywhere in Elven towns. We should. I wonder if lembas bread is like copyright. I wonder if we should put it in our world.
I'm sure it's.
It's fun. I don't really want to steal it, but maybe something like it. Because I like the idea of lembas bread.
Can you?
Oh, and we are preheated just in time.
Oh, it's being pretty good.
Oh, well there you go.
I am going to put some honey glaze on the top.
Are you? Is that optional or is that?
That's just my little.
Okay, well we are adding honey glaze to the top of ours.
So.
I'll get the honey for you, because I put it up.
Is there lemon?
Lemon?
Lemon juice in there?
I will look, but probably not. I'll check real quick. Here, make sure the camera. Let's see, lemon juice. I doubt it. We have lemon pepper. No lemon juice, I'm afraid. Sorry, babe.
That's alright.
Now these steps she's doing right now seem they're not on the site. Britt, no, we have never made this before. I practiced earlier in the week one time. Weirdly soothing watching. Oh, it's my sister. Yes, Britt. I practiced making it earlier this week, but other than that, no, we've never made lembas bread. It's fun though. Actually, I think they're looking okay. I'm excited to see the end result. As I was saying though, these last steps where she's adding ingredients, looks like she's about to add like some honey on top of these. These are optional. These do not say on the website. We are literally just copying and pasting from a website at this point. This is not by any means our own recipe.
The glaze is mine.
The glaze is yours. So I guess the glaze kind of makes it yours.
Although
Because no one's going to think to add honey. Like my sarcasm?
Yes.
Been working really hard on it.
Really?
Yeah, super hard.
Super hard. I can totally tell you were doing such a good job.
I'm doing so good.
You're doing so
First of all, just let me say, you are doing so good.
You are just doing such an amazing job. If I could just change one thing.
Okay, you're doing great. Just one thing. What is taking so long? Let's get these bad boys in the oven. I'm ready to be filled all day.
Well, I
That's
thought
what
we
she
had
said.
everything we needed for the glaze, but we don't, so I'm improvising.
Oh, goodness.
Here we go.
This one's so tiny. It's like, hello. We should like make these for our D&D players every week.
If they're good.
If they're good. Oh, that honey smells good. Heated up like that. I don't have honey very often, so. Is that going to affect the cracks? I don't know anything about cooking. Is that going to affect anything, like the cracks we made?
It
The
might,
X's?
it might give it a little bit more of a brown,
Okay.
crispiness
Okay.
to it, but
You ready to pop these in the oven?
I am.
Go ahead.
Okay.
And in the oven they go. And while they're doing that, we're going to prepare the leaf.
We're gonna prepare it? Okay.
Yeah. I was thinking we could just sit here and like cut it up. You said we have to cut it up a little bit, right?
I mean, I think we just have to cut the stem off.
Yeah, and pieces of it, right? Like little squares of it.
No.
Oh, how long does it stay in the oven, by the way?
I think you said 20 minutes.
I think I said 20 minutes too. What do you mean? We need several for each lembas bread, don't we? Or is one gonna go in that big leaf?
I thought one could go on this big leaf. Like just the prettiest one and be like, hey look, this is our thing.
Well, then maybe while we're waiting for it, we should practice wrapping. Let's practice wrapping these cookies. On God.
What are we doing? What's happening?
We can practice wrapping the cookies. You know how you're gonna wrap it? How do you like? Ooh, we should look up pictures of how to wrap it. Like, how's it wrapped in the? There you go.
I don't know if we have a big enough one, but this was the biggest leaf they had.
Oh, this one kind of folds in. That's pretty cool.
Yeah, we'll just do it that way.
Usually it has string, but we don't have that today, which is fine. That's not a big deal. This could work. This could work just fine. So we're at 2:28. Let's see, can you unlock that for me real quick so I can look at the time? Okay, so for each square of the butter knife, place on buttered cookie sheet, 20 to 25 minutes. So we will say 28. We will take them out at, we'll just call it even, we'll say 3.
3?
We'll take them out at 3. So, wait, that's 30 minutes, I'm stupid. 250, sorry. Sound good?
Sounds good. What do we do in the meantime?
Right now, in the meantime, we can talk some Lord of the Rings, I'm thinking. Like, we were having some good conversation then.
Alright.
Okay, so, if you could be any... You want to be in on this, Alyssa? Have you seen Lord of the Rings?
No, I can give you a trivia if I want though.
No, that's okay. If you could be any race from Lord of the Rings,
In a video?
what would it be?
What would I be, or what would I like to be?
Okay, now I want to know both.
I would like to be elvish, but I would probably be human.
Elvish? Like, what kind of elf?
No, I would be a hobbit. I hate going places.
You'd be a hobbit, yeah.
I would be a hobbit. I like to drink and I like to smoke and I like to eat and I am hairy and I would be a hobbit. But yes,
Okay.
I'd want to be an elf.
Cool.
What about you?
Dude.
Human?
Yeah, I think... No, actually... I don't know, man. Those tree ants are looking pretty good. I might be a tree ant. I'm joking. I want to be a tree ant. That would suck.
I thought you were saying that's what you would be. Which I can
I
see from your height, you might say
yeah,
that.
okay. Well, I probably would be because of height. I would probably be either a tree, or if we're going characters, I'd probably be Saruman.
Gandalf.
Or Gandalf, because I'm tall.
Be a wizard.
Huh? Wizard is not a race, though.
Actually, it's its own thing.
In what, Lord of the Rings?
Yes.
What do you mean by its own thing?
I could be wrong, but I could swear that wizards are not considered humans. Are they not? Gabe, you know this. You're Tolkien smart.
If wizards are what? Are their own thing?
Yeah. Wizards are like their own thing, right? They're not like technically considered human.
It always confuses me because I always, they're probably just some D&D ridden. Wizard just sounds like class. I don't think that's possible for it
Well,
to
see,
be a
but that's
race.
what I was thinking. But wizards live longer than humans. They have their own little group of people. Kenna, what is wrong?
Yes, but that could just be.
You got a boo-boo?
That
Thank
could
you.
just be because. That could just be because of the magic, though. Like they imbue themselves with.
See, I'm correct. Wizards are their own thing.
I don't know what that means of their own thing. So you're born a wizard in this world, kind of like in Harry. So wizard means the same thing as it does in Harry Potter, essentially in Lord of the Rings world. Like you're born a wizard or you're not.
Wizard isn't a race, but wizards are something else.
Like witchers almost. I don't get it. I always thought like a wizard, like I never really delved too much into Tolkien lore, but I always thought wizards. I thought Gandalf made the choice to be a wizard.
I don't know.
Like you say, your own thing. That doesn't make too much
Yeah.
sense to me. I don't know what that means. You're their own thing. That means that implies they're either a race, or they're willingly a group of people who learn magic and.
They were made when the world was. Ooh, that's cool.
Made when the world was.
Like wizards were made when the world was? Like they always were? Oh, wait, no, they're born into it? I'm confused.
So yeah, if they're born into it, it's a race. That's a race.
So yeah, so that's...
Like, it doesn't sound like a race of people as much as it is... You're just either a wizard or you're not. I don't know. Yeah, I guess that's where it is kind of like its own thing. I'm sure there's not just a bunch of wizards running around like in their own community or anything. Like with their own community, but like... I don't know, that's where I'm coming to understand. As far as like the Leeeembas bread though, back to the Leeeembas bread discussion, for some reason, I always imagined there was stuff like chia seeds in it or something. You know how some bread is seeded? I always thought Leeeembas bread would be seeded. If it were brought to reality. And none of the recipes really called for it, and I'm not a chef myself, so I didn't even bother with it.
Well, I think I saw one that was like that, but it was like...
It doesn't have to be chia seeds, just I feel like Leeeembas bread might have seeds in it. Like at least a little bit. Tiny ones. No? Yeah?
That was...
Oh, I thought you were about to say something. Sorry, I thought you were about to...
No.
Yeah. No, yeah, like that's... I don't know, if we get really good at this, maybe we can like make it even better at some point. Like if this turns out to be bland again. We could play with it, maybe make a later episode. How to make Leeeembas bread, but better, perhaps. In real life, though, so back to like what you would be in real life. What about in D&D world? If you got to pick race and class, like this is going to be the race you're going to spend the rest of you're going to die as this race and class. And you're in D&D world. What are you going to be? And you get to choose. You get to pick. You don't have to base it on your real life experience.
I'm a drowish bard.
You want to be a drowish bard?
No, I would be a drowish bard.
Oh, we're asking want though.
Oh, want. Oh, if I could be anything I wanted, I would be... That's a good question.
I would say probably tiefling. I think tieflings look really cool. I'm probably gonna go in a tiefling rogue. Like I made, like my character Kyron that I made. He was my ideal D&D character. Like that's what I wanted to be. That's why I made him. He was the embodiment of what I would be if I were in D&D, or what I wanted to be at least. So that would be mine. Tiefling rogue, because I like rogues. I think rogues are so badass, man. I think no one plays rogues enough. Like they're able to, run up buildings, climb through windows, like do acro. They look so badass, and no one plays them. I think I'm the only one that appreciates rogues like they should be.
I would be not what I would like to play, but I think what I would like to be is a. I would want to be a dragon NPC.
A dragon? Okay, no, you have to be player character, player race. Come on.
Fine.
Dragon NPC would be pretty cool though. To be fair, like that would be a good choice if we were playing it this way. I'd like to be a dragon too. Red dragon. No, those are mean though. Those are really mean. I'm Slytherin though, so it might fit my personality.
Honestly.
Oh, you came. Dude, I would say definitely like elf.
Yeah.
Like, I know you probably aren't wanting to do that because like it's always elves, but I think you'd make a good elf.
I think I would be an autumn Eladrin.
What is that? What are the Eladrin elves?
Eladrins are the elfiest elves you can find.
What does that mean exactly?
They are as Tolkien-esque as you can get. Like even high elves think that Eladrins are a little bit much.
Are they the blonde ones or the brunette ones?
They have characteristics based on the season, I believe, if I'm remembering correctly. So I imagine
Nick said I'm one of the royals
you're a
in
high
Lord of the
elf.
Rings.
The royals?
That's what he said. the princess. Is there a princess? I don't
Or
know.
like Eowyn.
Yeah, Eowyn?
I don't know. Now I'm getting nervous. I don't know.
I never heard Eowyn burp while playing.
Gosh. Ooh, what character from Lord of the Rings would you want to be, though? Oh, wait, what class did you pick? You said Eladrin what?
Bard.
Bard?
But
Bard.
not
Oh, yeah,
like,
you did say Bard.
But I mean, not one of those, not like a playing in a tavern bard, like a worm tongue bard.
Yeah, those are cool.
Kind that manipulates.
High deception. Skill.
Manipulates rather than entertains.
Yeah, those could be fun, especially since you can like basically get kings to do your bidding and stuff like that. If you're careful with it, you can
rule behind the throne.
You can talk your way out of trouble easily. It'll be hard to get to you because you could have so much political influence. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Although I still maintain, I think. I honestly think my favorite character that I've ever played, I think Cal has been dethroned. I think
Corbin.
I think Corbin is like my favorite.
What's your favorite thing about Corbin? Tell us, for anyone that's new, tell us a little bit about your D&D character, Corbin.
Corbin has changed the fabric of reality on complete accident. The world is not what it would have been were it not for him. He is almost single-handedly, but like with his friend Gil, responsible for industrialization and modernization of medicine and technology. And he is just a very awkward, he's such a fun guy to play. I don't know how else to describe it. He was
fun to DM for.
He's the kind of person who, like, people will constantly, like, stop him mid-sentence to ask him what's wrong with him, and he'll just kind of pause, let that comment just roll off his back before, like, it's almost like a physical action of waiting, and then it's like, anyway, as I was saying, you know, just like, okay, now that you've gotten that out of your system, I'll continue. I don't know, he's just fun.
Yeah.
He's a fun character.
But Cal would have been a close second, for sure.
Oh, Cal was definitely a close second.
Well, now a big question, who would be your third? You always bring up Cal and Corbin, but you never have a third, I've noticed. So, if Cal and Corbin weren't in the picture, who would it be? Out of all your characters?
Oddly enough, Galen.
Galen? Yeah.
Galen.
Yeah, okay. That's true. You do mention him a lot, too.
I think, apart from those two, the ones that have taken the back burner, Galen is the one I had the most fun with.
Okay. Why?
Just because of how he has that caution. He's got that very serious, you know, you have to take this seriously. He's much older than he's meant to be because he's been on his own for far too long.
True.
But he still has a lot of fun and can be very funny and lighthearted in the right moment. Like, for example, at one point, he conjured up a major image of a dragon attacking a city. And to cause a diversion, and it caused the division, and it caused like a complete panic in the city, and the guards were trying to shoot it down. So once Galen felt it was safe, and like his fellows were out of the city or whatever, he pulled out an arrow and shot the dragon, and his arrow found true because it wasn't real. And the dragon went like, you know, and like kind of disappeared, like, you know, fell and disappeared behind, you know, the castle, and everyone cheered, and he was like, I'm a hero. And then the guards were like, hey, the king wants to see you. Well, the king...
Oh, in this world, yeah. In this land, magic was illegal and was punishable by death.
Yes.
So the king saw this dragon in the air, and the king, unfortunately, he was a very powerful warlock who did have true sight. He was able to see through magic, and he could tell that this was fake. So he was interested in who killed the dragon, while everybody else was panicking. No one should have been able to kill that dragon.
Yeah.
So obviously, continue, yeah.
So he was like, no, I've done my good deed for the day. Oh no, I forgot my oven was on. Goodbye. And he just starts booking it the opposite direction. And there's just like, this guy just showed up, killed a dragon, and ran away. You know?
Yeah.
But
it's a good thing Galen didn't go. I love this game.
Yeah.
It's a good thing Galen didn't go with them.
Oh yeah, no. He would. He was like, I'm not gonna do that. Yeah, no, sorry. That's not gonna happen.
That was funny. That was good. That was a cool moment. That's why I love the game. Just moments like that that make you go, ah, yes, or that's the best part of the game. It's not when it's not when someone dies or we have a really cool monster. No, it's awesome moments where you can make the game your own and turn it into something else. That's the best part about Dungeons and Dragons, dude. I love the collaborative effort to make a beautiful story.
I like how it will genuinely change the course of the world that surrounds you. Like, if you're doing it right, I feel it's not just people interacting with this little world you've created. It's the world interacting with these characters. Like, what these characters do impacts the world around them in such a big way. Like, Endriel would not be the way it is if it were not for the characters doing what they've done.
Yeah, like, Kima's actions, Corbin, freaking all of you guys, all of you, everything you've done, even the things you think aren't going to be a big deal comes back later and goes, well, because you did this, now this country's at war or something. Like, it's just amazing how it's a game of butterfly effect. That's the coolest part about D&D is the DM trying to think, how will this butterfly affect this, and that.
Like, I know Summer's character one time almost got her killed, and then indirectly mine because Cal is entirely too noble.
Which one was this?
She took a mind flayer tentacle as a as a souvenir.
Yeah.
And when we were captured by the Illithids, they grabbed the tentacle out of the bag and said, "Whose is this?" Cal immediately spoke up and said, "It's mine. I'm a magic user. What are you gonna do about it?" And she was like,
yeah, he said it was for components or something.
Yeah, he was like, "I've lived 300 fucking years. This kid's like 12. He's just fucking, it's me. It's mine. Take it. What's my punishment?" And so she was like, "No, it's mine." So it was turned into an I'm Spartacus situation, and they were all like, "Okay, I don't give a fuck. Who cares? Fine, it's a component." You realize what you've done. It was fun.
Where'd it go from there? I'm actually spacing. Like, they sent them to do something, or?
Basically, they said, "This is the mess you've created. Go fix it." And they directed them in the right. Basically, told them how to fix what they had done. I can't remember exactly. It's been years.
What's funny is Cal actually finished what his son had started, kind of thing.
Yeah.
Because Frozzer Blue, they didn't get all the demon lords. Basically, in one of our first campaigns, we had a group of 4 people who destroyed all the demon lords and banished them back to Avernus, except for one, which remained behind. One of the characters' father, Cal, finished the job in a later campaign. That's what that was at. What time are we at? I kind of lost track of time there as we go. We got 4 minutes before we get to take these babies out.
If y'all want to know, it smells really good. It smells like kind of like Christmas cookies. The sugary smell. It smells like that. It smells. I want one.
Anyway,
that's why I'm down here because I want one.
Anyways, you want one?
Yeah.
Okay, you can be our test dummy.
Nick wants one too.
They look good.
They look good?
Yeah.
Should we show the camera or just wait?
Let's wait.
Okay, we only have a few more minutes. Do they look done? Like, should we take them out now?
No.
Okay.
Let's let them have that extra 4 minutes.
Yeah, dude. This game's a lot of fun, though. I'm so happy to be playing again. Like, we had that break from January and February. No, we were playing in January. It was February we didn't play.
I think so, yeah.
I felt like a lot longer that we just weren't playing D&D.
Well, because we were originally not going to, because we were going to wait till we had a studio space, and then when we realized that might be a year, we were like, no, we can't not have our D&D. That's not a possibility.
I miss our table, though.
Oh my gosh, I miss that
the
table.
The table was great, and the lights, and all that. We had a good setup. That was awesome.
I miss our house.
Yeah. Someday. All right, so we're gonna wrap the prettiest one in this. You said.
Yes.
And just kind of take it out and eat it anyway. 3 minutes.
We should probably let them cool as well, though.
Now this is an interesting label. Not enough people see this on the stream.
Oh,
Do you
yeah.
want to divulge into this
sure.
a little bit? Show the camera. You might see this during our Dungeons and Dragons streams.
This is, it's a label. It says the Broken Drow. You fucking know who you are. And I imagine that the actual liquor has that printed on it as well. So essentially, my character, Cal, had these two acquaintances back in the day, and their party all tried to defeat Strahd together.
Oh, Cursed Strahd. We ran that monster campaign twice.
Yes. The first time we ran through, he unfortunately was taken and turned by Strahd.
Yeah.
Who then had him turn around and basically hand deliver, Elaine was her name?
Yeah.
Or Elena or something?
Yes. Yes, the one y'all were escorting, yeah.
So during the entire campaign, Cal was the only one who would continuously...
Irene.
Something like that.
I think it's Irene.
Irene, something.
Okay.
So he was the only one who would continuously check on her and make sure she was still safe. So after he had been turned and returned to the party, unbeknownst to the party that he was a spy, he went to check on her and he gave her a hug and said, "I'm sorry," and teleported her away to Strahd. After which, when the party all was confronted by Strahd for the final time, Cal essentially convinced them all he's promised me the capability of leaving once, if you serve him, then he will basically let you leave. You just have to promise to serve him, which was, in fact, what he was told. So my other character, Elora, and Summer's character, Naya, they both agreed to serve Strahd, only to have Strahd turn around and say, yeah, I only meant that for him. So now Naya and Elora own a bar in the Underdark and have created a drink called the Broken Drow in honor of Cal to kind of make fun of him because he's the Broken Drow.
I love it. I bet this Broken Drow would taste even better with some lembas bread. Real lembas bread, which is done now, I believe. At least the timer says it's done.
We do need to let them cool.
Oh, are they done?
Yes.
Lembas bread. All right, you have to do the Legolas lembas bread thing. You have to hold it up to the camera and then say what Legolas said.
Okay, well, but first, they
What first?
They have to cool.
Bark, bark.
Mark, Mark, you're doing that now too. All right. Could you grab me a plate?
Yeah. Huh?
Could you grab me a plate, babe?
A plate? Paper or glass?
I don't think we have paper.
All right. Chat. Which one's the prettiest? Contestant number 1, contestant number 2, contestant number 3, contestant number 4, or contestant number 5?
5. 5 is the best. I like 5 the best.
I think this one is closest to the size that I imagined. Like, I imagine when you hold lembas bread, that is the size you hold. That's tiny. Yeah.
Do we have any great stuff?
So if these X's weren't here, it would rise, is that correct?
It would probably bubble.
You need
Yeah,
grapes?
right.
It would bubble, you said?
Yeah, I was thinking of putting them on here so that they cool evenly on the top and the bottom. They don't get soggy.
Okay, cool. Oops.
No!
Did we break a lembas bread?
We broke a lembas bread!
We broke a single lembas. Is it good?
Hot.
Ah, we broke another lembas bread!
See, this is why...
Okay, well we have 2 lembas breads. 3. We have 3 great looking lembas breads at this point.
2.5.
The rest is crumbs. So yes, we will be, we can wrap one of these and then the rest of the crumbs we can eat and then Nick and Liz can have those. So are we letting them cook cool? Is that what you're wanting to do?
Yes, we're letting them cool for a minute.
All right, so which one are we wrapping though? Do we want the little one wrapped or do we want this one wrapped? One of these two.
I was thinking this one.
This one, okay, I'm thinking that too. But that is Leeeembas bread and we were about to, should I eat it now or should I wait till it cools a little bit?
You can try it.
I'm gonna try some now. Mmm, that's better than my man. Yeah, the honey on top does something. That's the only thing you did differently than me, I think, right?
Yeah.
Put the honey on top like she did. That's good. Mmm, that's really good. Mmm. It's not so bland. Like at the beginning of this video, I was prepared to make a bland bread today. This is actually genuinely pretty good. I'm actually very happy we did this today. Yummy. Mmm.
Is the leaf for fanning?
No, we're actually gonna wrap it in one, just kind of wrap up the
I
video.
was like, is that why you got the leaf?
See, and the weird thing is, it's actually very heavy bread. Like there's weight. There's a real weight to
There it is. That's why it's so filling.
Yeah.
Let's go and wrap one so we can wrap this video up.
Okay.
All right, Alex, we can do the honors of spatulaing that onto the leaf. Let's move this stuff out of the way so people can see what we've done.
And you see when it's a little cool, when it doesn't break apart so easily.
So we would, the way it would work is fold.
Hold it there.
And I want to say you fold this. That is so ugly. Okay, well you see what we were trying to do. In any case, I'm going to call this a victory for today. While the presentation isn't the best, we do have Leeeembas bread. And that'll be us signing off for today. Thank you for joining us. We don't know what food we're going to be cooking next week, but stay tuned. It will be announced at some point this week. Thank you to my Chaotic Nerds for all your support, and thanks for everybody who's watching. We'll see you next week on Chaotic Cooking. Chaotic Nerd out. Chaotic Nerd go? No? It's never going to work.
No.
End.